Let's go. Let's go deeper in the book. The word of the blessing of Enoch, how he blessed the elect. The word is the word, like letters A, B, C, D. The word of the blessing of Enoch, how he blessed the elect and righteous. So how Enoch blessed the elect and righteous. Elect is anointed. When you get born, you can either be how do I call it? Anointed. That's additional blessing. And you can be anointed, which means that you are elect, or you can be just righteous. You can just be normal. I am elect because I am anointed. I don't know about you. You might be righteous. Okay. Who were to exist in the time of trouble. So this is our generation. This is the 70th generation on the earth. Rejecting all the wicked and ungodly. So we are rejecting the wickedness and ungodliness. Enoch, a righteous man who was with God. So Enoch was a man who was righteous and he was with God. Answered and spoke while his eyes were open. So he spoke and he answered while he was while he seen. And I mean, this is just what he saw and felt and heard and all of that. And while he saw a holy vision in the heavens. So he saw visions in the heavens that the angels showed me, that the angels showed. From them I heard all things and understood what I saw. So he saw and understood what the angels showed him, that which will not take place in this generation, but in a generation which is to succeed at a distant period on account of the elect. So this will not be the Enoch's generation, but this will be our generation. We are this generation, but in a generation which is to succeed at a distant period. This is us on account of the elect, on account of the anointed. Because anointed are elect, or just elect who are righteous, but on a higher position. Like in governance in the state, Upon their account I spoke and conversed with him, who will go forth from his habitation, the holy and mighty one, the God of the world. So he spoke with Yahweh, with God, who will hereafter tread upon Mount Sinai. So we all know what Mount Sinai is. Mount Sinai is actually right of that little place that we thought that Sinai is. Okay, appear with his hosts and be manifested in the strength of his power from heaven. So we all know that mountain that Moses got his commandments is actually not right of the Dead Sea. It's actually past another strait, another sea, if you want to call it that, and then you get to that mountain. So it's past a sea and a sea. Then you get to the mountain that Moses got his commandments. It's not actually past the sea, it's actually past another sea, if you want to call it that. Because the Black Sea is a sea, then you have another sea, and then you get to that mountain. Appear with his hosts and be manifested in the strength of his power from heaven. So he will be very strong, because his power will be manifested. He will be very strong. All shall be afraid, and the watchers shall be terrified. Also shall be afraid, we all know what that means, and watchers will be terrified. Those are the fallen angels. Great fear and trembling shall seize them, even to the ends of the earth, so they will be greatly afraid. And they will be greatly afraid everywhere. The lofty mountains shall be troubled. So the broad mountain shall be troubled. We all know what that means. It means there will be physical fear felt everywhere, and the exalted hills depressed. So the hills shall be depressed. It will be physical change of the mountains and high places. Melting like a honeycomb in the flame, melting like wax, or melting like candles in the flame. That means easily God will shift or depress, or he will wax mountains. He will fucking like you mean stomping on candles. If the candle is not very thick, you can stomp at it, and then you get the effect of manifesting like godly power on mountains. The earth shall be emerged, which means inside, and all things which are in perish, which means that all things which are inside will perish, like fish and whatnot, while judgment shall come upon all, even upon the righteous. I mean, I know it's hard to understand fish being inside of the earth, but it's possible. Fish are inside of the earth, and waters are also inside of the earth, and there are living things inside of the earth. I know. Take everything that I said as if I know what I'm talking about. Emerge, and all things which are in it perish, while judgment shall come upon all. So judgment, so all shall be judged, even upon the righteous, even the righteous shall be judged. But to them shall he give peace, he shall preserve the elect, and towards them exercise clemency. So he shall give us peace, and he shall act nicely towards us, like friendly. Then shall all belong to God, be happy and blessed. So all shall belong to God, so we shall all belong to God. We shall all be blessed. And splendor of the Godhead shall illuminate them. So we shall even be illuminated. Okay, thank you, God. That's it, guys.